Oh no, sir.
Or is that we discussed only two methods?
Sir, I guess we discussed these two, but other one also, I guess you would have finished it. Yes. Third method, I don't know. Sanju is there, sir.
Yeah, Sanju, I know. Using search parameters, scrape the web results. Display planner is the third method.
Hello.
So display planner is the third method. You all remember the third method is display planner. So all these are the subpoints. Download competitors backlink. Mm, yeah. Using search parameters.
Sir, your screen is not visible here, sir.
Okay, I'm sharing it. So only Bismi is missing it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, is it visible? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the first method is scraping competitors data. Second method is search parameters on Google or any other search engines. And third method is using display planner. You see here the third method using display planner. Yeah. So and we have also discussed this why you can't build links from all these websites that you have compiled. By all these methods or approaches, you would have got the domains list, but you cannot build links from all the domains. Simple is not every website would give a do follow backlink to you, correct? Majority of them could be no follow as well, correct? That's why you cannot build links using using all of these domains. You have to understand which domain is going to provide you a do follow backlink and which one doesn't provide do follow backlink, right? And now if a website is providing do follow backlink, are you all following me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And now if a website is providing do follow backlinks, you don't have to blindly go and build backlinks from those domains. There are certain more things, or there's a checklist that you have to consider, right? So one is crawlability. You have to understand the crawlability of the domains, how effectively those domains are getting crawled. Understanding the crawlability of the domains and building links from those domains is useful, correct? How do you understand the websites are getting crawled better, getting crawled good? Anybody knows? How do you understand how is the crawl frequency of the website or crawlability of the websites from which you are going to build the backlinks? Guys, anybody?
Sir, you said some extension will give an information regarding that. I don't know what is that tool name. It will give an extension. There is an extension in the
Okay.
other thing.
So, see, if it's your own website, you can understand the crawlability of your website from Search Console. Search Console section. Search Console. There is a section on the Search Console from which you can understand how your website is getting crawled. Okay, so let's take this. Here you would find crawl stats. Okay, so your websites every day around 1500 to 2000 pages are getting crawled, but you won't get this data of competitors. So in that case, what we do is we use a tool called MOS Domain Authority Checker. See, higher the domain authority, better the crawl stats of the website. Higher domain authority indicates the website might have very good crawl stats and you can consider building links from such websites. Okay. So the other parameters that you could check or understand is the load times of the website. Load times of the website, and number three, how frequently the content is published, and its quality. Okay, so these three metrics, these three parameters indicate the crawlability of the website. If these are all happening well, so if the DA is on the higher side, that's an indication that the website crawlability is also good. If the website load times are good, if the website is well optimized for search engines, that also indicates the crawl frequency of the website will be good. And third thing is, if they are frequently publishing the content and that content is high quality, that also indicates, that's a good indication of understanding that website has good crawl frequency. Okay, and another parameter you have to check is the relevancy, relevant to your business, whether those websites are relevant to your websites or not. And the website should also have good organic traffic. You cannot blindly go and build a link from website that has negligible organic traffic. Negligible organic traffic indicates the website is not performing good. If the website is not performing good, it indicates the website is not really optimized to that level, or the website doesn't have proper contents, or the website has some other issue. And definitely you would not reap maximum from such websites. Are you all following me?
Yes, sir.
So we are discussing the parameters to consider in order to build links from external websites or to build backlinks. You have to check those websites against these things about the crawlability, about the relevancy, about the organic visits, about the spam score, and how many backlinks do they have. And in case if you are using Majestic SEO, you have to consider checking the citation flow and trust flow. Okay, so what is the citation flow? Citation flow is basically the flow of links to that website. Let's assume you are building links from abc.com to xyz.com. XYZ is your website and ABC is someone else's website, right? So now ABC will also have too many websites pointing to it. Now, if ABC is getting crawled very well from those websites, the citation flow will be on the higher side. It's basically the amount of energy or push given by the external domains to ABC is measured in terms of a metric called citation flow. If bots are visiting quite often to ABC from various other websites, the citation flow of the domains will be very good. And another parameter is trust flow. Guys, 1 second, give me a second. Hello. Okay, that's happening today. Yeah. So, and the trust flow is, so you must have built links from hundreds of domains, but how trustworthy are those websites? The websites could be a network websites, spam websites, low quality websites. See, based on the quality of those websites, a metric, a score will be assigned, which is called as trust flow. Did you all get that, guys?
Yes, sir.
So I have also updated here a screenshot. See, we are also considering the domain age index count. So we haven't written them here. So also check index count. It indicates the search engine optimization and the websites, sorry, search engine optimization performance, organic performance, and organic performance. So there is one more thumb rule, domain age. Domain age, but this is not compulsory, but domain age indicates the possibility of having too many backlinks pointing to it, or higher domain authority. But going by just the domain age is not always a right approach. Understand the backlinks and the DA always, right? And decide accordingly. Okay, you got it, guys? So you could see them here. Yeah. Okay. See, are you all following it?
Yes.
Yeah. See, once you have domains list and on understanding all these metrics, you will be able to decide which websites you should be approaching. Correct? So you have details pertaining to hundreds of websites, but do you think all the websites going to be super useful? Or at least you will be able to prioritize. Some websites will have higher DA and you can approach those websites first or build backlinks first from those kinds of websites. Correct?
Yes.
So exactly that's what you're going to do. Second thing, the next step would be identifying the contact details and email addresses of those websites and writing to them or approaching to them. Okay, and then you will bargain, negotiate with them, right? If they are responding, you will close at the lowest deal as possible, which could be no pay at all or maybe a minimal pay, right? Correct, guys. That's how you bring down the marketing cost, right? You will approach a website owner and they will tell you, I charge $100. Should you be paying $100 to them?
No.
They are just shooting in the dark. Even if you pay $5 to them, they are fine. Correct? So that's why you have to bargain with these people and you have to see bargaining is not necessarily about always about the monetary values included over there, about the financials included over there. Bargaining could be the person would say, I'll just accept your article without links. You will be bargaining to have one link. Or person must be providing only one link. You will be bargaining to have two links. Correct? They might provide only one article, option to publish only one article for you for a month. And you would request for more articles. It can be anything. But mostly 99% of the times it will be monetary thing here when you go with the paid backlinks. Okay. So here are some tips about increasing the bargaining power. Anybody has any idea like how do we improve the bargaining power? Guys, anybody knows how do we forget about backings in general? How can someone improve their bargaining power?
So by informing them that in market it is less and you're charging more.
No, they will straight away tell go buy it from there only. This is my price.
They're getting it for a low price.
That's what I'm asking you. How will you get it at low price?
So by saying them, we will refer if you give for low price.
By saying them?
We will refer if you give a low price.
Yeah, see, there are
I'll
multiple
also refer them.
approaches. Of all that, the best thing is see, you can assure it. So that's a good thing. Speaking about, see, I did not tell exactly not correct, but there is a better way of bargaining. Okay, so when it comes to backlink building, identifying the flaws, okay, and this will help improve your bargaining power. I'll tell you what kind of flaws you have to identify, and even before that the examples that I could give you is, So let's say you have gone to a vegetable market. So they'll say the tomato price is 40 rupees, and now you are willing to buy it at 30 rupees, or you want to just bargain. See, they'll also have quoted you a higher price. Now you have to bargain, and still you have to buy it at a price that you are willing to. See, as per your example, if you say somebody else is selling it at 30 rupees, they will straight away say, go buy there only, correct? Correct? Haven't you ever experienced it?
Yes, sir.
Right? So now the more effective, impactful way of negotiating and bringing down the price would be you have to identify the flaws. For example, let's say, see, bringing in the external factors would not influence much, but speaking about the product itself would definitely. Okay. So for example, so let's say the tomato is not fresh. You will say it's not fresh. That's one of the flaw that you are identifying with regard to the product. Correct? The tomatoes are not fresh. Some of them are rotten. Some of them are small in size. Correct? See now, this is more impactful as compared to the top telling somebody else is selling at 30 rupees. Correct? So
Yes, sir.
now, when you bring in these kinds of flaws, they realize they have that, what do you call it as, the fear of losing the business. It's not just about you. When you are doing that, they sense it's all valid. See, price is always, the price game is different. People will sell it at different prices. But if you're identifying the flaws with product itself, that's going to be making the difference. That's going to be highly impactful as compared to the top speaking about the other prices. Okay. So next approach or method is same way here when it comes to backlinks. See, the reason of getting all these details is these details will also help you. It's not just helping you to understand which is good, which is bad, but also help you to bargain, right? So once you have these details, you could easily point out the flaws and bargain on that, correct? Assurance on regular works and volumes, effective communication and building of rapport would help improving your bargaining power. Get the pricing details from various other vendors, and this will help you understand who is quoting high and low prices. So now in this backlink activity, there are people. See, it's something like this. Uh, it's not just one person. See, finally, the manufacturer is always same. So let's take it as iPhone, right? So the manufacturer is same, but the sellers will be different, correct? On Flipkart and Amazon. On Amazon itself, there will be few tens of sellers. On Flipkart also, there will be few tens of sellers, correct? Correct, guys.
Yes, sir.
Now what you will do? You are not going to buy a phone just by seeing an ad or just by going through Amazon. You will also cross check it once with Flipkart, correct? Correct, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Right, exactly same thing. Now there are many vendors who has repository of these websites, who has built rapport with website owners and has got their pricings. Website owner must have given at $5 to everyone, but you are selling it at $25. Somebody else is selling at $20, and somebody else is selling at $15. Now, when you get these details from different people, you get to see how people are quoting and which is the lowest price and which is the highest price, and that's when you will realize, oh, I can get the backlink at just $15. Also, ideally, I would have spent $50 also just by going with one single vendor. Correct? That's what you do when you go to the vegetable
Yes.
market also. You will just start. See, now here in the metropolitan cities, there's a fixed price, and when you go to metro or any supermarket, there is no option for you. You just have to buy. But when it's a vegetable market, you have an option, right? There are multiple people selling next to each other. Correct?
Yes.
Right. So by spending some time there, you will get to know who is selling at lower price and who is selling at higher price. You will also understand the quality, service, everything. Obviously, you would go with whichever is comfortable for you. Okay, understood, guys?
Got it, sir.
Okay, so you all understood the bargaining part. And now you have to see, I'm just giving you an example how you're going to approach a website owner, or trying to become a guest author in one of the portal, which could be free. Hi, the website owner name. This depends on your language skills, communication skills, your way of selling or your art of selling, whatsoever it is. So here is one example. I came across your website and it's quite interesting. And you have covered a lot of details about digital marketing. I'm wondering if even I could be part of your writing journey and contribute on your portal regularly about digital marketing. If so, I have a sample article attached for your reference. I am credible author on Times of India, New York Times, General or whatsoever, etc. And I feel I can really make a difference on your portal as well. If you keenly observe each of the sentences here, see the first thing that we are doing is we are appreciating the person for their work or efforts. And second thing we are telling that will be we can be part of your journey and contribute on your portal regularly. See, people welcome regular contributors. Okay. Third thing, we are also providing them the sample content or information, and obviously, this will be the selling part. So, people would not accept your information until unless they realize how credible, how great, how good you are. Correct? So that's when we are using that I am a credible author on Times of India and multiple other places. This is what is going to bring a positive to your proposal. Correct? Positiveness to your proposal. Correct? I'll await your response on
Yes.
this. Second example, we are an agency working for top brands and we can take care of digital marketing execution end to end. We take care of digital marketing end to end. One of our client has a requirement of building links from credible portals and we found your portal is relevant and credible, and we would like to add some links to your and we would like to add some links from your portal to our website. So this will be straight away, this will be a paid assignment. Let me know if you're interested. So when you say paid assignment, see, sometimes these kinds of communications are needed where you're not going to pay anything, you just want to become a contributor on their portals. In some other scenarios, you will tell what exactly you are doing. That's the easiest way or quickest way of building a backlink without any dramas, without any to and fro communications. Straight away, we are telling that we are an agency working for the clients. We need backlinks and we found your website is relevant and we would like to build backlinks from your website, and this is going to be a paid assignment, right? Right, these are some easiest ways or approaches of approaches, some samples, not easiest ways or just the examples of how we can approach website owners. Any questions, guys, here?
No.
Okay, but here when you are doing it in the large volumes, you might have to send emails in bulk. Correct? So for mass mailing or for email marketing, you can use, there are certain kinds of extensions for the browsers, but I'll not discuss about it. Maybe probably those would have become irrelevant and paid also. You can use a service like Mailchimp. Mailchimp is a email marketing tool. Mautic is an email marketing automation tool. Salesforce Marketing Cloud, but which is very expensive, you cannot use it. So just let's eliminate this. The only thing that you could invest or use is Mailchimp and Mautic. So Mailchimp, we are going to discuss that in detail. Mailchimp in the email marketing syllabus. Okay. Any questions, guys? Here,
No.
are you all understanding it?
Yes, sir.
See, this is all mostly we are just discussing the right methods or right practices which many people may not be aware of, but still it needs practice. You all have to start working on this. That's when you will be able to get deeper knowledge on this, confidence on this, regardless of how good the the explanation is, and the document, the recordings, whatsoever it is.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. We can probably discuss Quora today, and from next class we can get started with Google Ads, the performance marketing, or maybe social media, one of them. Or maybe we haven't covered local SEO. You can look into that as well. Yeah. So let's go with the local SEO instead of Quora or other platforms. Quora, anyways, we are going to cover that in social media. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There is something called as local SEO. So are we good to start with this? Anybody has any questions pertaining to the previous topics?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So we are going to get started with local SEO. Yeah. So local SEO is all about optimization of your website in order to rank locally for the targeted audience from those respective regions. Give me 1 second, guys. Hello. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Give me some time. I'll call you back. I'm in the meeting. Okay. Optimization of your website for search engines in order to rank locally or for the targeted regions such as the country, city, right? Targeting and Google Maps targeting, right? So optimizing your website to show up in a specific region area. So that's the local SEO. Main goal is to show up on Google Maps, to show up for the searches such as nearby, near me in any city or country. Show up on all the local business directories as well. Okay. So here are some methods of how you show your business on Google Maps or Google Business Listing. Okay. So for that, see, you must have seen or you must have interacted with so many business profiles on Google Maps, correct? You will just Google salon near me, restaurant near me, correct? Or digital marketing training institute near me, correct? Right? So a lot of businesses get so much of revenue driven by this platform. That is Google Maps. That is Google Map. So any business can make their presence on Google Maps best just by signing up an account on business.google.com. That is one method. We are going to discuss various other methods of getting your business listed or the scenarios of business being shown up on the Google Maps. Okay. So the first method is signing up on a platform by Google, signing up on a platform which is from the Google to manage the business profile on maps and business listing and list your business. That is, there is a platform from Google called business.google.com. So, what is needed to sign up on this platform? You will need to have the business name, business category, which industry it belongs to, the business description, what is the business about, which products or services the business deals with, business location or address, the phone numbers, working days and the number of hours, contact numbers, amenities provided by the business such as Wi-Fi, parking, etc., busy hours, non-working days, photos of the business. If you have these details, you can make the presence on Google Maps. So something like this, digital marketing. right? People would search this way, and you have made your presence, right? So we receive few tens of calls every week through this listing. Okay. So in order to make a presence like this, you need to have these details, right? You need to have these details. Not everything is compulsory, but then have more details. Having more details makes it more engaging and also gives you an additional mileage to show up quite often on the searches. Guys, any questions here about listing a business on Google Maps? See, this is the easiest, quickest, and the best way of generating leads for any business, especially who are into services, right? Who has got physical locations and business happens at the physical locations, such as restaurants, saloons, beauty parlors, gyms, right? The service stations, service centers, institutes, training centers, correct? Yeah. So just by having an account like this, you would not show up on the Google. There is a review process by Google. Google would review your listing and might ask for certain proofs. See, Google would make it live immediately or in the next few days. But if it finds it suspicious or if it needs more details, it would ask for certain kinds of proofs, such as the company's incorporation certificate, GST certificates, video proof, validation, where you have to shoot a video of your premises and you have to post or submit. Photo proof, mobile and email OTP verification, postal verification. They will send a postcard to you with a code, so which usually takes up to 12 days to reach your postal address. On receiving that postcard, so these postcards usually will have the code, OTP code, a number, okay, for validation or authentication. So you have to validate or authenticate on your profile business.google.com. On doing that, your listing would go live. Okay. So Google would not ask for everything. Sometimes it's just mobile OTP verification or just email verification, and sometimes it's the postal card verification, and sometimes it would ask for lot many details such as the incorporation certificates, GST certificates, and lot many. And sometimes even after doing all of this, your business may not get approved. Okay. See, if you are doing this by signing up on business.google.com, this is the ideal way. But everything has got a shortcut, better way, easiest way, and we all explore, understand them. And here is such quick hack: listing your business from the mobile phones on Google Maps instead of listing from the web business.google.com has more advantage and gets a quick approval of your business. So if I am opening a business.google.com account and if I am listing from there, Google asks you goes by a particular method, steps, review process, everything. But if I am adding it from my Google Maps app, add a missing place. I have shown you the screenshots as well. Open all of your phones. You would see add a place, add a missing place. When you open your Google Maps and when you click on the right side profile, you would see add a place. So if you could click on add a place and submit the details, that listing goes like quickly without much of validation. Okay, you all got it?
Yes.
Okay. See, by doing this, there is a possibility of you getting the business, or see, business possibility happens only when you are shown on Google, correct? Only when you are shown on Google like this. See, now there are so many places which are not shown, correct? You see that there are so many which are not shown up, correct? So you would not get business until unless you make it to the top. And in order to make it to the top, you have to optimize your Google business listing. You have to optimize your Google business listing. Okay. So yeah, what all has to be optimized? I'll discuss this later. Advantage of optimizing the Google business listing. So you have listed now, and now after listing, you understand you have to optimize. Optimization methods we are discussing, but how do you benefit if you're optimizing it? You will get more visibility or branding. Keywords coverage, your business listing would rank for various keywords like digital marketing training, digital marketing course, digital marketing certification, digital marketing institute nearby, digital marketing institute in HSR, SEO training in HSR, SEO training near me, best SEO trainers. So it might start showing up for few hundreds of keywords based on the content activities on the website, as well as the kind of optimizations that you are doing on your business profile. Okay. So now when it comes to optimization, what all you should optimize? Business name, including the CTR trigger or core keywords. See now, digital marketing training institute. This could have been instead of just Cantra Digital. This could have been digital marketing training institute by Cantra Digital, and most of you might have observed that. Correct? Correct,
Yes.
guys. Now it is again changed to Cantra Digital. This we did not change it to Cantra Digital. So the algorithm by itself can change, or people like you search on Google and drive to Cantra Digital location. People must have searched just Cantra Digital. They must have picked this location and would have driven to our location. And from this, the artificial intelligence understands the company name is just Cantra Digital and not Digital Marketing Training Institute by Cantra Digital, and it reverts back to Cantra Digital. And another way is people would suggest an edit. You must have seen it on map, suggest an edit. People would have suggested it to change it to Cantra Digital, and that's when it got changed to Cantra Digital. Correct? Right? So you can have a keyword so that your
Yes.
business
Yes.
listing will have more clicks and you would get more traffic from the stuff, digital marketing institute term. Right? So next is photos. Have appealing photos that demonstrate the business credibility and quality of services or product or premises. Description, have a keyword optimized description which basically includes services or products at high pitch or right pitch of your business. Up to date and correct information on your listing plays a crucial role. Ratings, always try to have 5 out of 5 rating, and in odd cases, the bare minimum upper limit is 4.5 and above. Below 4.5, people would not show much interest in exploring that listing. So everybody would have maintained and higher ratings. Okay, so ours is 5 out of 5, but intentionally a person has reviewed false review from 4 to 5 different email IDs. Intentional activity. Okay, so now guys, I request you all to review about your experience with Cantra Digital, whatsoever it is. You can genuinely, I'm not asking you to rate 5, I'm not asking you to rate less or high whatsoever. So whatever you feel about the training, about the learning experience, about the training by Manjunath, you can review it here. Okay, if you haven't done that, please go ahead and do that. That's going to help many people to make wise decisions. Right? So I have seen many people registering with some random institutes and coming back to me and telling that I could have registered with you. So people will not get into it. This might help you. Your reviews might help them. Okay. So ensure your reviews are detailed and speaks about your business and are keyword optimized so that the business shows up for all terms as well. See, while leaving review, people have habit of just star rating. They won't write anything over there. If you could write something over there that could benefit to show up on Google business listing. You, for example, use the keywords, and when you write a description, it looks more attractive, genuine, right? Eighth thing is product listing on business profile. Okay, you can list the products. So let me go to this listing. You will get to see the products pertaining to the business. See, look at this. Do you see the products here? So there is an option to list the products. I'll show you the backend as well, how this profile looks, I'm just explaining you all the front part, what people see, what the world sees, right? Website linking. So you can link it to your website. So here, link it to the website. Website is going to support this listing significantly, and listing supports websites. It's a mutual benefit. It's not one side. Having a website list linked and doing activities regularly on the website is going to be super beneficial. Yeah. Product listing on business profile gets done. Something like this. This is what I have shown you. Post submissions are usually the updates that you post to the audiences interacting with your business profile. This is like how you post on social media regularly on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. Same way. See, this is products listing, and here it is post regularly. So last post was done on 26th January. Celebrate the spirit of unity on Knowledge as Republic Day. Before that, January 17th. So if you could post regularly here, your business profile will start performing well. That is part of optimization, right? So here is an example or a screenshot. Automated responses for the messages. See, people will be messaging here from the listing. There is an option called message, usually shows on the mobile phones, right? People can inquire from this listings or chat from this listings, right? If you're not responding immediately to them, you would lose a lead, correct? Hence, it's suggested to set an automated response. Example, please call us on the following number or we will get back to you shortly. And you could have mentioned a number over there. So quickly they will make a call. And similarly, you can set the automated FAQs as well. This will allow you to set the questions for the users which they can pick and click on it. They don't have to type. Okay, so you can set up a questions. I'm looking for digital marketing training. I'm looking for SEO training. So user is not going to type I'm looking for SEO training or I'm looking for performance training here. They will just click on it and they'll get automated answer or response as well. This all can preset on business.google profile. Okay, so we are going to see them. How do we set all of them for one of the business? And even before that, we are also going to study or understand the outcomes, right? You could see they did not had any kind of visibility. Then after listing their profile on Google, they see 1500 people interacted with their business in the recent 6 months. Whatever the time period here it's taken, it's the recent 6 months. In 6 months of time, 1500 people have clicked on their business profile and they have interacted with their business profile. Either they must have gone through their profile or must have called the phone numbers or messages or would have driven to the locations, and we have the breakdown of that as well, right? See, 12,000 people viewed your business profile. See, actually 12,000 people viewed their business profile, but only 1500 people interacted. 1500 interactions indicate either they must have sent messages or calls. That's what it indicates. It's around 12 to 15 percentage of the total visitors have interacted their business, and they're ranking for nearly. So their searches show your business. So the right side, what you see here is the type of keywords for which the business is shown up on Google. Just for VLSI, their business is showing up on the Google. VLSI Training Institute in Bangalore, VLSI first, right? So when you click on more in the dashboard, you get to see lot many keywords for whichever the business is shown on the Google, right? Yeah. And in this scenario, if you look at the business listing, it has a drop month on month. There is a drop. Are you all following me, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. So, can we continue for 10 more minutes, or is it getting late for anybody in the class? I think we will be able to finish it in the next 10 minutes. At least up to here, 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, if you look at this, you see a drop, month on month drop. And why will the drop happens? Right? we are going to understand the reasons, some of the reasons, possible reasons for drop in performance of your Google business listing. Not performing the activities regularly on the business listing, such as post, products update, image updates, etc., could also impact the performance of your listing. Not getting the reviews to the listing also might impact. Having negative reviews and low rating will also impact. See, on seeing the low rating, people will not interact with it. People will not click on it. The CTR will have a drop. If that's the case, eventually that will be thrown out of competition. That will be moved down by the search engines. Nobody is clicking on it. Not responding to the customer's messages immediately by the business page manager can also impact the performance of the listing. An impacted website can also impact the performance of business listing. See, you are connecting your website and Google business listing. If the website is not performing well, your business listing also will have an impact. The brand searches must have dropped. People must be searching the brand name, Canada Digital, Canada Digital, Canada Digital, and you must have seen it happening a lot in previous months. And in recent times, it would have come down. And that's when you will have lesser visibility or drop in interactions or calls, whatsoever it is. Probably you might have done radio ads, TV ads. That's when you would have seen surge in brand searches. The searches of the keywords for which the listing pop ups must have dropped. So I expect the listing to show up for digital marketing training, but digital marketing training searches itself could have come down. It's not the same, right? Whenever people are struggling to learn digital marketing, that's when they would go to Google and search digital marketing training. And if there is no necessity, they will not search on Google, correct? And another reason is the listing might have disappeared its presence for various keywords. It would have stopped showing up for various keywords due to some issue on the website or some other issues with the optimization. Linking to the wrong website or not linking can also impact. Wrong number on the listing or not responding to the calls also can impact. Simply sometimes competitors may have taken over. Example, a new VLSI training company gets established in the same location or area. See, you have a training institute in HSR layout, and now parallelly two or three more institutes also will start in HSR layout. Naturally, you would have less traction now. Correct? Change of the office location or change of the physical address of the businesses can also impact sometimes. Anybody has questions, guys?
No, sir.
See, local SEO comprises two more activities. Two more activities. One is listing your business in local directories. Listing your business in local directories such as Just Dial, Suleka, many other such websites. Okay. So this is also going to help you generate leads from the local areas. Okay. So some of these websites would get you the do follow backlinks. They help in the leads and sales. They help you to get lots of referral traffic to your website. Or just because you are available on the popular directories, people would get to see and your brand value also would go up. Correct? So it's very easy to get listed on these portals. You have to just use a phone number or email ID and have to sign up over there and submit all the details related to your business, like how we have submitted details for Google business listing, such as name of the business description, some keywords or the tags, photos, prices, products. That's all. And you can make a presence of these websites. Okay. And there is one more method of doing local SEO. It's not method, it's a practice. It's one more practice that would benefit or help your business to show up in local regions. That is by adding a tag, language tag, and as well as the geo position tag. The language tag and geo position tag. Okay. See, a bot, whichever is visiting the web page, right? So here in the head section of the code, you will have the certain communications or discussions made to the bot, such as HTML language English. Correct? We are telling to bot, boss, this web page is all about English language. It's all in English language, right? Now let's take the web page is all in French, Spanish. Correct? Obviously, by providing these details, they understand, okay, the website belongs to French, correct? France. If it's in French, the language is in French, it understands, okay, the website is all about France, correct? Spanish from the Spain, right? If it's in Hindi, maybe it might treat it to be as an Indian website. That is one way of helping bots to understand that we belong to a specific area or region. Okay. Yeah. And another method is, so especially this is very useful for the monuments, the destinations. So let's say Qutub Minar. Where is that positioned on the maps? The geo position, there will be the longitude and latitude. For every object on the earth, fixed object on the earth, there is a longitude and latitude. Okay, so you can provide this meta name, geo position content, the longitude and latitude of that location, and automatically that's an add-on information for bots, and they correlate it with the local performance. They give importance for the local performance. And another quick hack is adding the images and videos related to the region. For example, last time we were discussing packers and movers. One of the website I had it without saw the image. We were trying to type packers and movers in Bangalore, and we landed on the web page, and they had Vidhan South the image in the top, which is communicating or indicating that they are on the Bangalore page. Correct? Correct, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. So these are some methods of that includes the local SEO or the local optimization, or basically supporting your SEO for for local performance. By doing all these activities, you can support your SEO to show, to make its presence or to generate leads or business from the local regions or areas. See, now if I am listing Kandra Digital in Marathalli, BTM and few more places, there are very good chances of this listing showing up everywhere and generating more leads for Kandra Digital. Okay, so Google businesses will play a very key role in generating the local leads, local traffic. Okay, anybody has any questions? Was it easy to understand or difficult to understand?
It was easy, sir.
Okay, so in the next class we will discuss other set of topics. Okay, so we'll be starting the class at 11:30. 11:30 onwards only, not by 10 or not by 11. Okay.